one of the hardest things to do for real is just separating your wants and desires in life from what God wants for you. For real. I feel like a lot of times we already have predetermined and just made up in our minds that we want to live a certain type of way, do these, certain type of things. And a lot of times it just doesn't align with, God wants for us or has in store for us. I feel like we get caught up in so many outside distractions and pulled in so many different directions and just seeing how other people living, and we want to live that same type of way that they might live in, but it just doesn't align with what God has in store for us. We all have a different plan, and sometimes, the plan that God has for us and with the plan that we might have for ourselves, it's just hard to just separate the two and just maybe just follow God's plan and just what God has in store for us when we getting caught up in these outside distractions and, seeing the way that other people might live and the other outside influences that we might have in our life. So it's just, I feel like that's just one of the hardest pills to swallow, because you might want to, be this famous person or have all these certain type of things, but that's not what God wants for you. That's not the path that God has chosen for you, or just your purpose in life. Your purpose in life might be totally different for the way that you want to live in life, and I feel like that's just hard for us to just understand, because we tend to just rely on our own understanding and what we see around us in our daily lives.